Hi guys, we're gonna do the 5 sauce tag, and I don't think there's many videos of this, but we're just gonna ask random questions.
But ours is gonna be the best.
Question number 1: who is your favorite 5 sauce member and why?
Mine is Michael because he's so cute, and his hair, he has hair goals. And then like you never know what colour he's going to come out with his hair next, or if he's going to actually come out with any hair next, you know.
Oh,
he's like pause it.
Oh, I feel bad, but I think he's growing it out a bit. It looks nice.
My favourite colour of Michael's hair is, I like when it's white, and I like when it's green, and I like when it's red. I really like green. You know, I looked in my photos with 5 sauce, and his hair is actually brown in it. Like,
yeah.
You can't really see it. I'm like, you have your hair coloured all the time, which
I
I like.
know.
And then I see him, and his hair was like a dirty brown. Like
yeah,
his hair
he had a bit
dirty.
blonde in it. I met him too. He had like the same, not the same day, but he had the same colour. It was just a normal colour.
And I was like, you know, I've been waiting for this moment, you know, for you to showcase your hair skills, and you come out and it's like boring brown. I'm like, thanks, Michael.
We really appreciated that.
Letdown of the year.
I like the skunk colour.
I think it's not a skin, it's more like a relative hair. Hide your dogs from Michael.
I don't really know why my favourite is Luke. But then when I seen videos, I was like, oh, Luke's funny, so Luke's my favourite because he's funny. And I don't want him to dye his hair. If Michael like goes near his hair.
Okay, Michael can dye my hair and then he can buy me a wig.
Yeah, that'll be the deal. Second question, what is your favourite 5 sauce song on the album?
I like Social Casualty. It's a bonus song.
Yeah, it's still good.
Why is that out? Like every albums that comes out and I'm like, oh, that's my favourite song. It's always a bonus song.
I like Good Girls. Or 18. Between them two. Number 3 is what's your favourite song not on the album?
My favourite song that's not on the album is Party on the Big Screen. Yeah,
I do. I love that one too. But I have a hard time choosing between Over and Over, like that's not studio recorded, and I kind of wish it was studio recorded, or Disconnected, that was studio recorded, but I love that one. I don't know why it was not on the album. I know it's on the Live Sauce album, but that's still live. I kind of want it on the actual album.
I feel like a lot of the songs like from the EPs should have been on the album,
yeah.
And then even more than that, like ones on the EP should have been released as a single, but yeah, it's just at the side, like, oh here, just shove this on the EP, and I'm like, no, this is like a hit song. Yeah, my question was to Anya who if they were in the Hunger Games, who would survive the longest?
Just because, well, I don't know, maybe Ashton will last the longest, but I feel like Michael would kill everyone.
I think Callum would kill everyone.
Do you think
like,
so?
He just sits and then the next minute it's like shouting and stuff. You know, I think Ashton's like really smart.
Yeah, like he'd probably come up with a way to get out without killing anyone.
Yeah, like Ashton would be one of those ones who's really clever and sort of bided their time and be able to survive and stuff, and then they'd be like, you know, you get the ones who are just like, oh, I want to go and like, you know, full in and just kill everyone,
yeah.
And that would be Callum. He'd just be running about like, you know, like machete,
oh yeah,
chain man. Like my favourite video is Shook So Perfect. You know, I like the styling and energy and how they're like secretly in it and stuff. I like the song, you know.
My favourite music video would be, I like Amnesia, because I like how it's like a sad song but the video isn't sad. Kind of like contrast between that. It's like where they start off with Ashton on his bike because he had cycled to the first. Are you bored with my answers?
Oh, I just
where he cycled to like the first group kind of get together. I thought that was really good. Question number 6 is, have you ever met 5 sauce?
Anya had met them, right, and then she was like, you know, you should go meet 5 Seconds of Summer and you'd have lots of fun, and like, you know, you could, this is just like her and Josh, like, you could give me a video message and it'd be amazing, blah 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 blah. And we had been like waiting outside hotels, but it turned out to be the wrong hotel for ages. So anyway, we went home that night and we hadn't seen them. I'm like, oh my god, we don't know where they are. This is a total disaster. So then we left the next day and went to another wrong hotel and we stood there, and then someone had met them, and I was like, oh god, okay, this isn't happening. So we looked we dipped into the background of their pictures with them.
Fan life.
And then we saw there was like cinema things, like, you know, listings, and we're like, okay, so it is near a cinema. There's the cinemas around here. And then we saw like a hotel, and all we could see was a G.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna Google the Edinburgh hotels, the G, and then you know how Google gives you suggestions. Yeah. We went through the suggestions and we went on the images and we found the hotel and we were like, oh my god, detective work here. We found the hotel, and we got a taxi here, and it was like literally in the middle of town. And I thought, oh, why would they like on a main street have the hotel here? And we got the taxi there and we got out and there was no one there, and I'm like, you know, this is the hotel, you know, why is it not surrounded, you know, with hormonal teenage girls screaming everywhere? And we were the only ones there. And I thought, okay, they're not going to finish the performance for a few hours, so we went to Starbucks and we wrote down our Twitter names and Anya's on Starbucks napkins and came back on stage, and then the car pulled up and I was like, no, we actually got this right, like, oh my god, like. And by that time there was 3 other people, so there was 5 people, and 5, and Callum got out, and then Luke got out, and then Ashton got out, and I'm like, I was there, and I'm like waiting for my knight in shining armour Michael to, you know, depart from the vehicle, and he never came, and I was like, no, where is Michael? Next day we knew we were going to Italy, so we had to fly out, so we went to the airport, and there was only 6 people there, and they had like tweeted that they left, and we literally got there like 5-10 minutes before them, and they came in and they were checking in, and there was only like 6 people, and then we're like, oh, I don't know, do we walk up to them now or do we walk up, you know, after they checked in? So like, and then this other girl came and stopped them that wasn't with us, so we thought, okay, that's cool, like, she stopped them, and then they got group pictures, and so then I went and we got our group pictures, and then everyone had their group pictures, and then Luke was standing over there, and I'm like, here is my shining moment, here, I'm ready.
I'll put the video in this here, like straight after she says it.
Because I felt so bad the day before, because I was like, oh Anya, I met them, and like I gave them the Starbucks napkins, and like they didn't follow us, and I was like, are you serious?
Are you serious?
You know, I gave it to you in your hand, in black and white, and you didn't follow us. And anyway, the next day I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad for Anya, you know, I feel bad telling her about this happened, and you know, she's not got anything. So anyway, after we met them and got our group pictures, I was like, here's my shining moment, and I was like, look, as you can hear in the video, and I sound terrible. I'm like, can you say hi to Anya? He's like, hi to who? And I'm like, Anya. He's like, oh, hi Anya, how you doing? And I'm like, yes, mission complete. Anya.
Anya. Oh, hi Anya, how you doing?
Thank you.
And like, we were standing in one day's hotel, because we were staying there, and we were just, me and my cousin and my other friend was like standing there, and we were like just waiting, and then some dude just walked in and went to the toilet. We kind of looked at him and went, is that Ash? I went, is that Ashton? And they were like, yeah, I think so, because Ashton kind of looked alike back then, and I was like, yeah, I think it is. And I was like, did he just walk through? And we were just standing there for a minute like, what the hell? And then he came out, and when he was coming out, my cousin was like, should we ask him for a picture? And I went, I don't know. I literally remember being like, I don't know, because I didn't know what he was like or anything. And then she just turned around to him and went, hey, can we get a picture? And he kind of looked at it, he went to like answer, but then there was these girls at like the far side. If you're ever watching this, they were at the far side, and they were like, we asked you first, and we were like, yeah, we didn't, okay. And then because he realised there was like so many, and it was like 3 AM, he was all kind of want to go to bed, and I'll never forget that. I'm so angry that he said that. I was like, you got a great picture. So I guess that's better than nothing, right? And then at the Where We Are tour, we were like in their hotel. We were actually staying there, and like we were going up into the room, and the lift opened. I was sitting like singing a bit of Good Girls, you know, like She's Not Reading Books. I kept like saying that over and over. And like the lift open, the doors open, and like Callum just like walked over as if he was coming into the lift, and I was like, oh shit. And like my cousin was like in the mirror, looking in the mirror, and I was like, crap. And like then Michael was there, but then security was there, and security, you know, security is not nice. and he was kind of rude. I'm not going to go into the whole details, but I gave Callum and Michael
The bald guy, you know, was nice to me. I'm like, hello.
I know, but I just give them a hug and like left. But like, I just think it's so weird how you meet people at random.
This is my husband and meeting Snow Globe. This is meeting Daniel
I
Back.
love how this is the 5 sauce tag, but we're talking about everyone else. Question 7. What is your favourite picture? 5 sauce picture.
My favourite picture is Michael with Niall. And they just look really nice. And Niall's my favourite from One Direction. And Michael's my favourite from 5 Seconds of Summer. So I'm just like, parents.
Oh yeah, where people go, Mom, Dad.
Mom, Dad. They're my parents. Parents.
Oh my god, that's actually a really nice picture.
It is.
It is, I remember. He suited blonde hair, didn't Michael definitely suited blonde hair. I'll put that picture up. It'll be above Chelsea, it's beyond Chelsea's face. I don't really know what my favourite picture is. I kind of like Luke's bum picture. Thank you, Michael.
And now we're just going to put a picture of Luke's bum on Anya's face.
Question number 8.
Is if you were to go on a date with one of them, which one would it be and where would you go?
Well, can we have one for the date and one to help you get ready for the date?
Oh yeah. Okay, I go on a date with Michael obviously because he's my favourite, and I think we'd go like, do you know those like adventure parks that have like rock climbing?
Oh yeah, that's
like
good.
sky parks and like big shoots and stuff. I think just this is fun because I hate when people are like, oh, if I was to go on a date, we'd go to the cinema.
Oh my god.
Why would you go to the cinema? You don't even get to speak to the person. You just sat there for an hour and a half like, oh here, let's watch TV.
So who would have to get ready for this date?
I think I'd have Ashton, you know, because he has like, I think he has the most sort of rockiest look, you know, with his bandanas and stuff. And I know like they probably have their own stylist, but I think I just like his sort of style, and he'd have you proper like, you know, rock talking, like he'd have you looking nice.
A date would be over Luke, obviously, because Ben. No, but yeah, I would want to do something like that. I would want to go to like a theme park or ice skating or something really like energetic. I would have Callum help me. I was picking between Ashton and Callum, then I kind of went, I'd like Callum to help me because I like Callum's clothes. And I don't know, I feel like he'd be like, wear this, and I'd be like, great, that's great. Who would you call in an emergency? Yeah, an emergency on like trying to escape like someone, if like a robbery or kill or someone, something really bad happened, and then an emergency like to comfort you.
Definitely like Callum would be, you know, to help me if I was getting chased or something. And then I think I'd pick like Michael if I was being like something, he's like, oh, he's got a shoulder to cry on, because like when I saw him he's all really smiley.
Just don't pick them too as well. Alright, question number 9 is, who do you think has a better taste in clothes?
Ashton definitely dresses best, but then I think Michael looks best in whatever he wears, because I just like the way Michael looks. But I think, you know, Ashton definitely has the best sort of clothes.
I think Callum. I think he has really nice shirts. He wears some
Like
really
Anya's-
nice shirts.
Anya's starting to fancy Callum. Hey, you know how we love Callum.
Question number 10, how did you become a fan or like find out about them, stuff like that?
I first found out about them at the Take Me Home tour. You know, I thought, okay, these guys, like, I think there's sort of a big contrast in between them and One Direction. I sort of like them for, I liked the music then. I thought, like, okay, this is different. And then it wasn't until like kind of last year that like Anya was like, oh, this band 5 Seconds of Summer. And I was like, oh yeah, I saw them on the Take Me Home tour. And Anya would be like messaging, you know, this is what happened today. So it was basically like Anya's just like introduction into the world of 5 Seconds of Summer.
I didn't become a fan like straight away. I don't think, like, I liked their music, thought it was good or whatever. I think it's better to like people more for their music than, or well, if they're like a singer or whatever, than just looking at them going, oh my god, they look nice, I'm going to be a fan because they look nice, you know.
It's just weird.
I liked it, definitely because of the music. And I don't know, like it just kind of went from there. I wasn't really like die hard or anything. Like I don't have things on the wall, I only have like one poster or two. Three. There's one over there too, but they're not that big. There's only one big one, but I kind of like the look of it.
I have one in my room.
For watching our 5 sauce tag, even though it's probably mega long, I'm going to try and cut it down, but you know, hopefully you enjoyed that. And we'll see you soon. Bye.